Hey everybody, so today I'm here to share with you guys our favorite holiday books. So I'm going to link these on Amazon because I was looking through last night and most are available through there to arrive before Christmas. However, I'll also link you to Target because I was just there finishing up my Christmas shopping this past weekend. They had a huge selection of different Christmas books. So you may be able to do like a drive-up order or a pickup order. And worst comes to worst, if I can't find it anywhere else, I'll also link you to Barnes & Noble because I know that you should be able to find it there and also do some kind of pickup order because these books are absolutely precious. These are our favorite. It's by no means every single book that we have. These are just the ones that my kids and myself really enjoy and I wanted to recommend to you. I feel like most of them aren't the usual ones that you've seen around. There might be a couple because they're that good, but yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Keep in mind that we are not a religious family, so none of these books are going to touch on the religious side or religious aspect, meaning of Christmas. So keep that in mind moving forward. These are heavily Santa, Christmas tree, other Christmas things related, not tying back to religion. So keep that in mind. There's other content creators out there that I'm sure make much more educated and dedicated videos to that kind of thing. I just wanted to say that before I got started so no one was confused on why I might not have those thrown in here. We're going to start with the toddler books. These are the ones that are in Lexi's room and that she absolutely loves and wants to be read every single night. Starting off with a really simple one that's been around for years now with us. It's Duck and Goose. It's Time for Christmas. Really cute, really simple story. And then next is one that Lexi got last year. It's called I Am Max and it's all about obviously the Grinch's dog Max. Love this book. She loves it because she loves the Grinch and right now she's really big into dodos, which is what she calls dogs, and Max is just one of her favorites. This one is actually one I bought her this year because we had the Halloween version. I think my grandma bought it for her and she loved it. It's a really thick and chunky board book and it also has lift the flaps, but these aren't paper. Like these would be so hard to rip out. I'm sure it's still possible because toddlers are super strong, but each page has a different lift the flap. She loved the Halloween version. She loves this one. They're really, really cute books and they're really sturdy too. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I told you guys how Lexi's speech has exploded. She was a late talker and we found that through practicing our letters, it just kind of expanded her speech slowly but surely. And it's all because of this book right here. So it's called S is for Santa. I bought this last year after Marley's recommendation, but it's a beautifully illustrated, I said that really weird, book about the alphabet and different Christmas meanings. And we have one for Halloween. I believe we have another one and we also have this Christmas one, but this is what Mark was using to get her introduced to the letters and she loves this. They read this every single night, multiple times a night. So thanks to this book for expanding her speech. And I only have one paperback book and it's a book that's been around for a while, but honestly, it's probably one of my favorite Christmas books too. Sneezy the Snowman. It's great. It's a really, really cute one. And there's a lot of different activities tied to this book. So if you are homeschooling or have a classroom or like whatever, or just want to do a craft with your kids at holiday time, this is a really cute one because there's just endless possibilities. And I think next we'll go through the library picks. So these are all the different library books that I have for the holiday season. And given the chance, I would definitely buy these, which is why I'm including this. But this is a huge stack, so that would be a lot of money. But the very first one on top is 5 More Sleeps Until Christmas, or Till Christmas, I guess. It's by Jimmy Fallon. Biased here, but I love Jimmy Fallon books. I think they're actually really great kid books, but this is, I just love the illustrations. It's a really straightforward kind of book, but it's adorable. Kids loved it. Sorry, I knocked the tripod a little bit. This is one that I don't think I'm going to get away with not purchasing this year because my girls absolutely love it. And it's called 12 Days of Princesses. Exactly what you're thinking here. And the girls are obsessed. Oh, I opened the Tiana page. I was hoping I would. Look at that. Is it not the most gorgeous thing you've seen? So it goes through the different princesses. My girls love all things Disney, so of course this is a huge hit. So, yes. All the different ones. Oh, so this really cute book. And then the next one which I was expecting more to be like an aesthetic book. Maybe it wasn't like that cute of a message or a cute story or anything, because I've seen this all over Pinterest, but it is a really cute storyline and the girls love the cutouts. It's called the Little Reindeer. So it has these little cutouts like right here. So that when you turn the page, they love that. They think it's the coolest thing ever, but this is actually a really cute story. So if you find that book, it's definitely worth looking at. And then, oh, I'm going to save this one for the last. This is one that, again, I didn't think that they'd really enjoy, but they did. It's called Red and LuLu, and it's about two cardinals who make a home in what was chosen to be the Rockefeller Center tree that year, and Red has to find LuLu, and then they move their home to be in New York, and that way they can visit the new Rockefeller Center tree every single year. I'm not a bird person. Birds freak me out. They're a phobia of mine, but this is a cute story and my kids loved it. Loved it. It does have this little excerpt in the back talking about Rockefeller Center, which was really cool because we read that right around the time where they did the lighting. So I was able to show them what the tree this year looked like in Rockefeller Center. And then this one is very cute. The first few pages I was like, but it really rounds out to be an adorable story. Snowglobe Wishes. And then this one, I mean, Elf is just a holiday movie that we watch a ton in our house. One of Lexi's favorite, probably tied with The Grinch, the cartoon version, that is. But this is just as adorable as the movie, if not more so, because it's illustrated, and I love this book. There's also a Home Alone one, but my kids have never seen Home Alone, so I didn't get that one. They probably wouldn't really understand it, but oh, it's so precious. I love that. The next one is River Rose and the Magical Christmas. It's by Kelly Clarkson. She did a great job. I was kind of on the fence. I had never heard about this before, but it was newer at my library, and it is just darling. And it's a really cute story. So highly recommend that one too. This one is another one that I'm probably not going to get away with not buying. Bluey. So it's the Christmas with Verandah Santa. I'm sorry. I'm probably saying that wrong. Sophie corrects me like every single time I say it wrong because there's a whole episode about this as well. So my kids love Bluey. We love Bluey as parents. I feel like you're hard pressed to find a family who doesn't enjoy that show. It's one of the least obnoxious, less annoying kids shows that there are out there. Although my husband has a gripe with Bandit because he thinks he sets unrealistic dad goals. So it's just a joke. But yeah, it's a cute show. It's on Disney Plus if you haven't seen it. My kids are obsessed. And then the last book that I think I will also be purchasing because I enjoyed it so much and the girls did too, but this was probably my favorite read so far this holiday season that's new to us. It's called Carla and the Christmas Cornbread. This is such a beautiful story. Love it. And there's also a cornbread recipe in the back, which I plan on trying because I mean, it sounds delicious. So highly, highly recommend this one. I believe it's also new this year. As in, it was published in 2021. Yes, it was. Okay, so it's new to this holiday season. Highly recommend it. And then that just brings me to our Christmas collection and the few books that I wanted to recommend. Like I said, these aren't all of our books. You know, we have 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, The Grinch, Polar Express, those kind of books that you see on everyone's shelves. And there have been some Christmas books that I didn't enjoy. So there's also those that aren't going to be in this video. But these are the ones that I would recommend, and I don't see them a ton. So I thought I would go ahead and recommend them to you guys. So The Tree That's Meant to Be. I got this from kidsbooks.com, which I've talked about before. It's like an outlet store. They sell, oh, look at those trees. It's so gorgeous. Love this book. They sell overstock and maybe like slightly damaged books. And by damaged, I mean like right there. There's like a tiny little rip in the jacket. I have never gotten a book that I couldn't read or like the pages were ripped or anything off the wall, but the prices are really great on there, like more than 50% off usually. So highly recommend looking there if you need any holiday books. This one is brand new. I believe it also got released this year. Let me check the publishing date. Okay, yeah. So it did get released this year. It's called The Holiday After, and it's all about the day after Christmas traditions. It's a beautiful, really cute book, and I feel like it's a unique take on Christmas books because it's talking about the day after Christmas, which I thought was so cool. And this is one that I got last year and I thoroughly enjoyed. So did the kids. I got it more for a homeschool thing, but it's just been something that they've really enjoyed. And it's A World of Cookies for Santa. So it visits a bunch of different places and talks about traditions over there and also the different desserts that they might eat. It is just such a great book. It is lengthy, it is wordy because you are going to so many different places. This map kind of outlines some of them, but it is one of the best Christmas books that I could recommend to you guys because it just kind of focuses on a different aspect of the holidays and what different cultures in different places, different people celebrate. I just can't recommend this one enough. Me and the kids loved it. And we also made some cookies out of there last year because they do have some of the recipes in that book. 10 out of 10 recommend. Okay, I'm going to save these last two for last because they're our favorites. But this one is Fancy Nancy Splendiferous Christmas. If you have a Fancy Nancy fan in your house, this is it. It's exactly what it sounds like. Sophie got this in one of her Christmas Eve boxes. My mom and my stepdad make a Christmas Eve box for the girls every holiday, and this was one of Sophie's and she loves it. She wants it read every single holiday season. She gets obsessed with it. I actually had to dig that one out of her bed because that's where that was. So this is a toss-up. These are probably our two favorite Christmas books. I think that they have two of the best messages and ones that I just thoroughly enjoy reading to my kids, and they like reading as well. So this is called Everybody's Tree. This is about the Rockefeller tree as well. It just talks about the process a little bit more than the Red and LuLu. That one was focusing on the birds and their journey, of course, but this one's talking more about the tradition of lighting the Rockefeller tree and how it is meant to represent everybody. And last but certainly not least, I think this is a more popular book, but this is one that I would totally stand beside because I just think it is that good, but it is Dasher. So we've had this book for I think a couple years now, and 10 out of 10, if you had to have one book and you didn't already own this one, it would be this one. And there is 3 books that I also still want to try, so I thought I would go ahead and mention those in case you are interested, or they might be at your library. I haven't seen them at ours, but I'm going to go ahead and look them up this weekend to see if maybe they've been added. But there's a couple that I've seen at Target. So the first one is Always Everly. This is about a pine tree that I believe goes through the different seasons, and I think it's really adorable. It's not heavily Christmas focused because, like I said, I believe it shows the seasonal changes, but still, nonetheless, I thought it'd be really cute. As you can tell, a theme here. I love the tree-centered books because, I mean, we love Christmas trees in this house. We took them to go see Christmas lights around a town outside of ours, and they loved being able to see people's Christmas trees through their windows and thought that was really cool. And the next one that I've seen a lot of people talking about is called Santa in the City. I have a brief understanding of what this book is about, but it sounds precious, about a girl who lives in the city and people telling her that Santa won't be able to visit her because of where she lives, because, you know, like she doesn't have a chimney or a traditional home, but it's all about that magic and about Santa's magic. And I really want to get this because I feel like it's going to be a precious story. And then the last one that I want is called The Wishing Tree. This is one that I almost got at Target because the illustrations in it were gorgeous. And it also has some stuff in the back to make your own wishing tree, which I thought was really cute. I haven't seen many people talk about this one, but that cover, I just fell in love with it at Target, and it took everything I had just to focus on what I was there for. But that might eventually also come home with us this holiday season. So those are all of my picks for our seasonal books and our holiday books that we really enjoy. Like I said, I will link as many options as I can down below for you guys because I know it's getting closer to the wire, and, you know, with shipping and stuff, sometimes things aren't guaranteed at this point. So hopefully having a pickup option would also help you guys out if you're looking for some other holiday books, or you're just able to find them in store wherever you might shop. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below what's your #1 favorite holiday Christmas book. What should I check out? If you have a recommendation you didn't see in this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And as always, thanks for watching.